And one more thing before I forget. Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Kim, your party artist. I can't help but come back because I love to party. And you know what? I have a little bit of time and I wanted to show you my comic sketchbook. All right, so giving you a little bit more ideas for what you want to do whenever you want to start your own comic book and stuff like that. So I picked this up over at Kohl's, otherwise known as Indigo Books, and you can pick that up to something similar to this comic book sketchbook. And inside, as you can plainly see, is some ideas for you to start your drawing. Now, the artist gives you looks of different things if you want to just play plain and basic, but also gives you lots of other ones to draw where you can draw your own. So get your own comic book to try and figure out where how you want to do it. There's different kind of layouts for every page. You can play around with some ideas and then put them all together and make your own comic book in a way that fits you. Haha. Comics, yeah, I love them. Oh, did I do that one again? There's this one too. Yeah, there's all kinds in this book here. So there's, many, 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 many to choose from the gutter to the stars. Right? There you go. And gives you a basic idea for starting up for, going to make like little cartoon characters for you. Why don't fishes like to play basketball? Because they're afraid of the net. Think something simple like that. You can make little storylines like that, and they don't have the big comics. They can be tiny, small ones like that too. So play around with this idea, you know what, and check out this book, Comic Sketchbook, because it is a lot of fun. And what I also suggest for people, and this is what I usually carry with me. So I'm going to show you, like, this is what I do as a cartoonist artist, well, cartoonist. I carry with me. I have my gym bag that I carry with me all the time, and I always come up with ideas. So in my gym bag, I always have my my pens, pencils, and I think my eraser might be in here too. Let me just have a look. See. Yes, and I also carry like things like this, like a specialized little ink pen. I do have the ink too, but I keep it in there just in case I want to poke somebody with it. But yes, I carry that. I have all my pens, pencils, as you can plainly see. I've got markers in there as well, and my eraser, right? The eraser. Usually it's in here. Usually it's in here. Oh, no wonder it's out. It's a big thing, this big lump here. This is my eraser. Yeah, usually it's in this bag here, and I'm surprised I forgot it. But this is all the stuff that I use whenever I'm thinking about cartooning or doing cartooning. So just give you an example of how far I go with it sometimes. Now, I also carry with me, because I don't carry this around with me all the time because I'm thinking of ideas to do here, not to bring with me. But if I have to, I will. But what I usually use is have a small little book of ideas, and inside is where I keep my ideas for doing all kinds of cartooning, interesting things. I did the Inktober of 2022 here, I believe 23. Sorry, 2023, and it's just like stuff that I came up with ideas, and tons of things for drawing. Now, Robert Frost, hey, my favorite poet. If you have a poem that you want to make into a cartoon, there's the other thing I like to do, making poem into cartoon. That is always a fun thing to do. So if you find a favorite poem that you like, and you try all kinds of stylists. Like I keep myself with ideas. It's so easy to come up with ideas. Sometimes it's not, and you just got to keep on drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and coming up with ideas. So these are one of those things that if just drawing up ideas for something, and you don't know what it might be afterwards, but you just keep trying. So there you go. So this is what I use for getting my ideas down, and when I want to put something into good, that's when I have my proper books. And like I say, I always have my eraser, this big thing right here, which you can. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit cold in here, and because it's cold, it's kind of harder to mold. But once you get it in your hand for a while and you can mold it, you can erase big things like this, but you can also, like if you have a spot that you can't reach, you can always make it tiny like this and get in that little corner to erase and stuff like that. So this is a handy thing to have on hand. And especially if you want to just use it to strengthen your hand, you can do that. It eventually starts to, you can start to mold it eventually. It molds and you can make all kinds of things with it too. When I was not being able to, at some of my jobs, I was able to draw. When I wasn't able to draw, they would let me hold on to my eraser and make all kinds of like characters out of it just with the shapes. Because like I say, shapes, you can make all kinds of things too. You know your shapes, you know your colors, you can design all kinds of things. You can get started with making a skull, a face, you know, that kind of thing, like molding something out. That's another idea for you. If you're good with your hands, I'm good with my hands, baby. Yeah. Anyways, I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors. Uh-huh. And yeah, so and then you have stuff like this. You got like ink pens, or not ink pens, black magic ink, which is like an actual ink marker rather than like marker. It's a little bit thicker paint, and then you just have the regular markers that you can do for using shades and things like that. You can change the color to like something that's an off. When I do my Lord of the Rings things, Lord of the Rings, I use a little bit of this color along with the different pens that have a little bit of different shading in them. Sometimes that makes all the difference too. You know, there's all kinds of ideas you can come up with and practice. As I always say, practice makes perfect. Practical magic, a little bit of practice, a little bit of this. You seen this one? Whoa. Yeah, of course. And this one. I love showing you everything that I can do. And and then there's this. Where's the other one? Where's the other one go? It's placed them all the time. It's placed. Well, I got two, anyways. Oops. One. Yeah. Whoops. You saw that, right? Okay, so anyways, yeah, juggling is always fun to do. Yeah. I sidetracked by things, but just giving you ideas like for comic sketchbook, what I do is what I will be doing, obviously, is trying to look through every page that I have here and deciding where I should put and what I should put. Look, I've already kind of started something like this, the devil's suit. This is where and it's just basically starting with saying stuff and then going for it. The storyteller. The storyteller, yes. I love telling stories. Have you heard any of my stories lately? Oh, have I got many a story to tell you. And hey, if you want to hear any of my stories, I don't know if I've told you in the past. So the stories that I've made in the past, and who knows, maybe I'll make them into actual stories and then make them into comics. We'll play with it a little bit and see what happens. And what else can I tell you? Yeah. Yeah. So I keep all my stuff. Yeah. Like I say, for ideas, I keep my eraser in my bag, my little book of ideas that I practice drawing in all the time. If I have a spare moment, I try to get into doing a little drawing. And I also have my other one that I bring with me sometimes too. This one you've seen. I've shown you some of the mixed media that I've done inside this book, playing with it a little bit. I still got to play a little bit more, obviously. Things like making stuff like that. And, concerts. Oh, that's what, like going to a concert. Man, I'm looking backwards, forwards. I also have my last page. I was making, where'd it go? Yeah, I've been working on a face there too. So, I mean, never a dull moment. I'm always drawing something or making something worthwhile just for myself because I like that kind of thing. And I think it's important to green-eyed lady there. There we go. And my friend Jean. There we go. There we go. And I've got the Ruth Buzzy there. Here we go. And a little bit of uh, fantasy art for you. A little bit of real but fake. Fake but real, real but fake. And ta-da, ta-da. Yeah, so some ideas to give you to kind of get you started because I really want you to get started so that I can get started. Yeah, because I can't, I'd love to do more, but I can't really. I want to just have it together, do this thing together. But maybe coming up soon, you know? Yeah. But, anyways, hey, in the meantime, um, what else can I tell you? Uh, because I wanted to give you something else too. Oh, and handy dandy pencil sharpener. This is also very important to have when you are doing art because if you need your pencil but you have nothing to sharpen it with, that's a bad thing. You can't use an X-Acto knife can work, but it's not as good as actually having a pencil sharpener. So it's good to have one of these handy too. And I better put it in my bag before I forget too. Ta-da! Okay. So that just gives you a basic idea of some of the things that I do. Oh, I'm going to put I did it again. See, I have my eraser out. It should go into my bag, and I don't have it in my bag. It was like magic. I thought I put it in there, but I didn't. It comes back out, pops back out again. Ta-da! Okay, this time I have everything in my bag. Ta-da-ta-da! I'm putting it back into my bag, which I carry around with me, where it weighs a ton, along with my other things for work. I'm taking out the shoes. I don't need the shoes today. I don't think. Unless I wear my boots today, but I don't feel like wearing boots. I don't feel like wearing boots. I'll wear my shoes and hope for the best. I'm only staying there for a few hours today anyway. So I'm having a moment, one of those days where it's like, I'd rather do this than have to work. But you know what? This is for fun for now. And eventually one day, if you want to have me doing all kinds of art and things for you, I'll be here. And in the meantime, while I'm not here, I hope you practice. Practice, like I say, practice makes perfect. And KimOverholt.com if you want to find out a little bit more about me. If you want any of my art, let me know because I got lots and lots and lots and lots of art. And I might be working on a few more pieces today too. And maybe fixing my hair. I don't know. I got to change something. I feel like I'm getting kind of stagnant, right? So we had to change it up for 2024 and make it something big and bold and beautiful. Because I think you are big, bold, and beautiful too. And I appreciate you. And what else can I say? Yeah, we're doing it again. I'm going to have to go. So I hope you have a blessed day, you guys. And I hope good things come your way. And I hope good things come my way too. I can really use something right about now. Ooh, if you knew the half of it, you're probably like, okay, wow. Are we going to see you tomorrow? Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. And if I'm not, well, then you're just going to have to wait and see me when you see me, okay? But in the meantime, peace out, brother. A little bit at it, as my mom used to say. Should I give you a little bit of... No, I'll skip on the ukulele. The ukulele part over here. Right there. Ukulele right there. But in the meantime, I don't know. I'll give you one of these. I'll give you some of these. A little bit of love, yeah? Is that good? You need some good loving. Lots of bubbles. And get rid of your troubles with lots of bubbles, I always say. Can't get any worse, right? All right. And hey. Yeah. All right. Ciao. I'm lost. I'm a lost for words. Help.